Blanc Valley Village in Studio J. This is after the race, we're going to dissect the set cross country. It's come 96 has come to us and has left already. It was a great race, and so we promise to have a great show tonight. We'll also have Jyven Gonzalez and Derrick Chararia. We should call them. They'll be both of them will be with us at the same time via WhatsApp, and we'll hear from them because they were our best hopeful. They were there. They came to the finish line, and we're going to hear from them what transpired through the race and stuff. So we promise to have a nice show tonight. To my left is my brother from another mother, Steve Bissett.
Good night, Steve. Good night, Fitzgerald. Good night, JJ.
Good night.
Good night, viewers and listeners. As usual, please like and subscribe to this most dynamic podcast. And good night. We will give you a good rundown of the 96th running of the annual cross country.
Nice.
So that was a good thing to go to AMP.
And my father left. Is my not
Good night, viewers.
Viewers in Los Angeles, Alvin, Lloyd, Banana, all those guys are watching the show every Thursday night. We have a nice show tonight.
Good night.
My cousin and my friends out in the Middle East,
I was kind of nervous for a while.
But
He changed his mind according to what I heard. So thank God for that. Let's pray. Keep praying for peace, people.
Be safe out there.
Let's see the bike, guys. Don't get that.
And then, remember that businesses to subscribe and to like the show as we take cycling further. Quickly, Joe, you have the results of the last week was the Load to Go Open Thursday race.
Wasn't it a birthday race or somebody?
Yeah, Loan to Go Open Thursday race.
What, Trigab too?
Trigab birthday. Happy birthday, Trigab.
Happy birthday. The man get a prize for your birthday, be good.
Yeah. What happened, it was unfortunate that they rain, but they still have the race, and so we went straight to it, guys.
What do?
The open category elite/junior, as the winner is Kenyon Stanford.
Yes.
Second, Jyven Gonzalez. Third, Ahmad Charrington. Fourth, David Santiago from the Rebels out of Team Franco.
Oh, Abra, no?
Yeah.
Fourth place.
And then fifth place, the Bullet.
Bravo.
Yeah.
The
record did not break.
No, yeah, right.
And then for the Weekend Warriors prize,
The club prize,
first place, Greg Lovell. Second, Taricano. Third, Warren Corey. Fourth, Sydney, the Baba Belizier. Yeah. Fifth, the chairman, Trigab.
Yeah,
Junior.
was fifth.
Yeah. Sixth, AKA, or very own Ghost Rider from M&M Engineering, Roque Matos.
Okay.
Seventh, Sherman Thomas. Eighth, Kid Granell.
Alexander.
And then ninth, Ryan Willoughby. And 10th, Hubert Johnson.
Yeah. Okay. Rebel like 4 or 5 man in the top 10 there.
Yeah.
Team Rebels. And then quickly they had a quick race yesterday. In a city cycling boom race. You gotta do it.
I have that, and when I think of that race, I realize what we have been saying for the last year plus the last year going for 2 is that you guys should not have been feeling bad when the 2 general beaten up bad, because then guys really the next level, and we are talking about it more. So that inner circle race to show clearly Derrick did at next level, and he just decided to come from the back, bridge the gap, and after that, lights out. No more again to see Derrick. Second overall was, of course, I have to salute and big up my cousin, Tariq Flowers. And then
I don't say Derrick gone solo.
Derrick gone leave it out of link road. They come from.
No, but you said
He got solo.
Yes.
He got solo
Alright.
after link
Who was
road.
third?
He got solo, and then second was Tariq Flowers, and then third was the guy from Rebels already, Rebels Santiago. But
Abera.
Carrick and San corrected.
Abera.
Second overall winner was actually Ahmad Charrington.
I was just gonna say
Yeah.
that's some.
Yeah, Ahmad Charrington second overall. So
So
can I
he
repeat
pay
it?
for double dip, can you pay for double dip? If you pay double in entrance, you
Yeah,
can see in double dip, can you win junior too?
yeah.
So don't look at us run the three all the categories thing. So the elite overall was Charles, Derrick, Flowers, and Amateur Abero.
Abreu.
That's what they give it. So
Yeah,
that's
so
what they give it prize.
Yes, sir.
Okay, make you got junior or something. You got junior?
You got Junior, Ahmad Charrington,
Mm-hmm.
David Major, and third Keith Enright.
Okay.
Then the club riders.
You got two of them. You got Guns and Weekend Riders.
You got all right. Well, I believe
Which name of winning which category?
Henry Moreira first, second Brandon Catus, and third Mike Mann.
Weekend Riders.
And then Guns Club and be Sandales,
$10, yeah.
and then Brandon Catus, and then Smoke Gladden third.
Yeah.
All right.
Female?
Female, respect to Chavaria. And second was Irene Bakke, and third, that's her name,
The girl.
Francois.
Francois?
This
No,
is
Francois,
Francois.
fiancé. No, Jenny Fiancé.
They're not
Kenisha?
Khadija Francis.
Khadija Francis.
Yeah, was third?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was third. Yeah,
Okay.
that's on it out. That's it. Yeah, pal.
All right. So that sum up the races. This weekend quickly brings up the BL Junior cross country starts on Benke to believe. I think I've been from the BL Carabela sponsor. I personally just think not really show no share. I think, but G Flow 3 or 4 junior riders, I think they are unbeatable. I don't see nobody beat that trio there. I think other than Lee Boy
And
just add to the state as well. So the feature will be Keaton Wright Jr., Amar Charrington, and
Devin Major.
Devin Major, along with one more guy. They got 4 man. Then I think the best one clash of them is going to be
Misfit.
Animal Grandson.
Tablada.
Tablada, then I got Misfit. Lipo and Lee Boy. I don't know the name, but Lee Boy very good. Then Lee Pope and the little guy that raw trains the square up. Misfit, then very good. I'm impressed.
The last year's champion, he's the world.
Yeah, to hold the Guatemala Capo. Don't got U23.
Yeah, okay.
So, but I say one final supposed to go for Trinidad or Caribbean Island.
Oh, okay.
One final to come.
Nice.
It's a pity we couldn't get more final because they leave. I don't got no connection.
What's the name of this guy? Griga team. Stay there.
Jamal Tablada.
No, Jamal to.
No,
Jamal
I
right
have
for
my
Giga.
glasses, so I don't
Jamal right for Giga.
Yeah, this Griga team.
I don't know what's up, but Jamal doesn't right for Giga. Who know what find out? My name?
So some guy. he
See,
put
that
it
Griga team, right? Just not that it. That Griga team.
Yeah, I know.
But we haven't got that started.
Giga, no, we didn't start
Please
this.
excuse us. We haven't got that started.
Started,
But
yeah.
I know, Palas, that there was a couple guys that were trying to come out of the United States, and they were preparing for the original date of the junior class.
Oh, and that
And then
changed.
change it in the last minute,
Also, it's well.
and that threw them.
Palas, you want to give fairness to the G Flow riders or miss one and then so see the fourth one?
I don't know
That's his
him.
name.
I don't know him.
You don't know his name?
We have to
Yeah.
get that list.
Yeah, I don't know him.
Sorry about that, folks.
Those are lists.
We haven't been provided a start list as yet.
No start list for that race. And then next week Sunday brings up the weekend where I think I got one day we show. We'll be sitting on the next week away. But Tiger will join us on set, I think, next week, Tuesday. I can pick up the weekend was cross country comes from Lomalos, Cordobilis, go to Chetomal, finish at Sankat. That should be a monster as well. I think that does it for the race. We now have no race of that, right? Kicking and
The two juniors that were to go to Trinidad, that
cancel,
got
no?
postponed.
Postponed due to.
There was an emergency with the guy running the program in Trinidad.
Okay.
And also, just not to jump off the subject, we want to pass on condolences to the Trinidadian rider, Creepy Wilson. He was a national champion and he had a very sad incident on the track on Easter Sunday.
Oh, he not truck sprinter?
They had a track race. And
Yeah.
he had a bad incident and he succumbed to his injuries. So condolences to the whole.
Oh, he died?
Yes, he died.
Oh.
So,
He not the top sprinter of the Trinidad.
no,
guy.
he's
He
older now.
passed it, huh?
He was in
Don't
his
retire.
40s.
So many masters.
Yes, he was in his 40s, but he was very vibrant
Okay.
in the
Kiki what, Penny?
peloton. They call them Creepy. I think
Okay.
it's Wilson.
Alright, so condolences to Pepe family and
The whole
his
Trinidad
second body.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that, yeah. So most of tonight, Bissett and Joe will be talking about cross country.
96th running of the annual.
Bissett, I love the competition.
Yes,
The competition was good. People may start with it, they are too much for us, but as the race unfolds, we saw our guys. And this is my point I'm telling Bissett, if you bring a lot of foreigners and chase each other, then neutralize out. If you want to bring leave it, they are only flag about the business. But
Balance.
we want to bring a big amount. You see, that chase, can believe that kind of chase, I want to know that. Most of our chase came from foreigners.
Yeah.
Balance. So get back there too. And then it get even more intense when Keros had that incident inside Cayo, he knocked his knee. And the guy may wait for now. And he go to guy need hurt and he knock his knee. So he changed steps right behind his back there.
Oh.
Knock Cayo there and knock his knee and really tell Bali go through, tell him Sebastian go through and Sebastian
Balance.
start a roll for them.
What I find out, I was looking at the history of the race and I realized earlier when rumbling in tropics
Mm-hmm.
and also Alfred Parks, when they may allow, I think at that time was 2 teams. I said it on the podcast and we'll just say it again, that when you have foreigners, it enhances the race,
Mm-hmm.
right? And it helped the local cyclists because then the foreigners, they are balance out themselves, they are cancel out themselves and chase each other. And I realized that in the Rumble of Tropics and but more so in the Alfred Parks race.
Get you,
And so when I look at the history of the race, in the past when one was bring limited foreigners,
yeah, right, so.
then was right left show.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is that for next year they even have to bring in this year they may have 4 general team.
Don't 21? Put that right this
No, but 4 team.
No, but I'm talking 21 for
21, yeah, but 4 team. Right? And if you include the Legion,
the
well,
next
5
next
teams.
at home.
So if they open it and they got next 5 team, enhance the race.
You go single man count to them, remember?
I'm just going to say that. I don't want to say we're going to have 5 more teams.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that. Yeah.
They themselves just say they're opening, but they're not telling you how they do the opening neither. And that will be another topic, but maybe we talk about cross.
So if I can't get the opening.
Yeah.
So I must say, Bissett, that last year's cross country, we were different from this year.
Definitely.
All the good money get to the Rockville and grab on their business. This year only 2 gone.
Yeah.
So when the 2 gone, or big Krobaka missed the break. So they had to work, forget the man. And then when Keros unfortunate accident inside of San Nassau, when I went to even Mexico know how to chase. Can Mexico be chase because Keros was in front.
Yeah.
And Mexico right from Mexico, it's like even the next team from Mexico nobody chase when Keros was there. But no, when it was running by itself now,
Sebastian.
a full a full whistler that he knows. So
Yeah,
everybody.
and the Belizean riders hanging.
Sit down.
They're singing and sit down because we know we are not chasers, we say.
Why? But
We go sit down.
Palasa Sebastian Calaron, he go run me bala runners, you know, pal. Huh?
But
Then a runners. Huh?
he came with a purpose, you know.
I think that's too.
He
That's
got
when
a
they come.
purpose,
When
then
they
go
come.
and say,
You going for prize
I
or
went
later?
lot of prize there. I going for as much prize. In fact, if they not get me, great. But if they get me, I don't get something in my basket. That's what I give you.
Well, look, correct, because when he end up finish racing, finish out that time limit. So after that, he got
And
dead.
you after you figure it, you know how fast and he run for a long while by himself.
I run the record the book. The record the book. When he run the record the book, okay, record the book. Rock bill book. He book 6 minutes to 7:58 come up. That the book. No, I've never seen me said where
Both ways.
we record book both ways same day, and I've never seen we record book in the southeast.
Yeah,
That race
really.
ride. That
Yeah.
race was phenomenal. I watch a race there. I mean, I was along with me and
history,
most, but
boy. History make
people, when people come out, oh, the whole list of people come and say they want to touch certain things on the way. So it's still some me trend when I want to talk about us now
Yeah, the right now.
with the Belize and no, I had it in my mind and it's me. Let's just continue to talk and I guess it come back.
I watched the race, but I had a little family incident, so I never watched the race live. I ended up watching it,
After.
parts of it live and parts of it, so I was kind of distracted for a bit. And what I found amazing was the race started real fast
And start.
when it started, because there was one, and a lot of people were trying to go early, you know. Like everybody will say, boy, this early break after in there.
Yeah, they don't want to miss it.
Right?
Yeah, they were. People think about last race, we said, right?
Mhm.
They break down early, so this and the help and peace, but the race, so, and that is the race plays so differently. The race not play out every time do the same.
Yeah.
Fellas, let me ask you a question. Watching a race, I watch a race. I think most Belizeans watch a race. Going because of the break, Justin with the pull on a lot for try. Was that wise? What's your wisdom? And
Well, I guess Justin, I don't feel that Justin chasing, kind of watch the race into that, but I guess Justin
Going.
had given up his race and saying, I'm right for driving, I guess.
going the Legion with the
But then he chase, but the Legion can't chase no man and no climb like that. So you see, Fabio Pan, 2 minutes and change, turn, he by the time 4, 5, 7 like that.
yeah.
So they can't chase. Legion don't have the ability
No,
to
but
chase.
what I'm
By
saying,
the-
they were always in the front.
in the hills. No matter what, they don't have the ability for catch back break, I'm saying. He should open.
I understand that, but my question was it wise for him? Every minute,
Well,
he was on the front.
Well, okay, in my mind, so then the biggest team will miss the break, though. That was the biggest team, so that's what they write to everybody must start up and say the whole of chase. It's just like, you know, they are finding the biggest team and say they was not the who would chase.
Legion was always there at front. They try. So
I guess Justin they took it on themselves.
They were trying to initiate a break.
Maybe a chase or a break. Then after that,
but was it wise? That's my question.
That's what
They rode last year.
that's what the road there is. They try
Remember now, they
because
win last
if they don't start the chase and the break will go fire to fire.
All right, no. Well, then I champion in which race, so salute to them. But I just may find it, that you have the.
You don't know the champion for race on some of the fool.
Yeah, huh?
Jim Brown wide on attach, so no stop the fool. Legion no win no cross country. Legion win the road. Jim Brown road on attach. Jim Brown rides for Legion of the second team, but in this year's cross country,
He rode.
on attach. He never cross line way. So something football, Legion win cross country.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Jim Brown won back to back. Jim Brown. But Legion no win. Jim Brown Legion no win 2 cross country. Look what other 101. You have to get a jersey for cross line for make you win 2 back to back cross country.
The thing that I want.
But in a pattern, go through, sir. Go through business. Go through.
No.
Yo, I'm telling you, Legion did not cross the line first in the jersey.
Yes,
And when the
sir.
results came out, he got Jim Brown unattached. So Legion of Gonzalez no win back to back cross country, I'm telling you. No, on the record because he didn't ride his Legion jersey. He didn't ride as a Legion rider.
Yes, sir. Got you, visit.
No. I was just going to talk about the race itself. I noticed that, like we were saying earlier, everybody was trying to get in the break, right? And so there was a lot of guys jostling to get in the break. And then when the two riders separated, almost coming on to Roaring Creek.
You thought
No, early said them.
they got fine begin.
They begin. Prada one first.
Yeah.
When they catch fire, shuffle, but then by Rockville they two down the road.
Yeah.
Okay. But they were in a group, right? And then the group kind of.
Yeah. Don't the big break. They were leave shuffling. They leave
group.
Then they got there.
The peloton came and kind of like almost came to one, and then those two never did like settle back in. They just stayed on the front, and they never really finished close then, and then they just rode off.
Yeah.
And stuff, right? And then the waiting game started, where
Who are they? That's one thing.
everybody look at, okay, well, you know, got the most man.
Tennis Star and C7 Hyundai from Costa Rica got Monday. So you couldn't expect them two for chase, that two teams. So you got back to Legion, you got back to John DeLanga,
and
man. You got the Deluxe from Guatemala. Next one from Mexico. Canel Java, but Canel Java they are right friendly to Mexico. Mexican are right we right. No, we coffee, then for the ride with each other. When you go in a place, sometimes we really call up each other.
Palas, I want to salute all the Belizean riders hanging them in guys. History race like this. You talk Goran Gabriel.
What I mean?
Rosado.
Fernando was there.
Tariq Flowers.
Was there.
Yeah.
Was
Jalen Bristino.
Kaden
Sola.
A great
Yeah, very.
That's why I salute all guys.
So 5 years.
Jalen was there.
6.
Jalen
Beside the
was
two,
there.
they don't mention 5.
Yeah.
Goran.
Three Mala team.
Yeah.
Goran, Rosado,
Tariq. And Kaden Sola.
By self single.
And then Jalen Bristino.
You say no. I think
Yeah, 5.
I think I 6 apart.
Derrick and Jyven.
I know I think I 6 apart.
Yeah.
I think I 8 total.
The 5.
So 5 back. So it's same line.
Boy, salute! I want to salute the youth, man. Jalen.
But you said it has so shown. People were asking me about this question that how it seemed that Chav, Jyven, Jalen, and it also showed the top 3 Belizean are Belizean that are riding internationally. Now those other 3, they only gonna do only international prep.
Yeah, prep.
Like Mara team, you gonna do
Mexico
and training, Mexico and Guatemala. So it showed that Mexico and Guatemala, two trips they do, and the Pan American Championship, they help them too again. But sure, they really prep, they help them. So if these riders can get help to go out and do more races, I think we can also see the improvement in them.
And not only by them going out to.
Jalen, me salute. No,
Yeah,
he know the ride.
When they call it 2 race.
He struggled to me.
Yeah.
So I wonder if when he get breakthrough, he got a breakthrough race to me.
They say he was sick the last 2 times he come
He got 10.
Yeah.
So he got 10
And
plays.
he was domestic, you know. He
He go for water.
with
Everything.
lot of water.
Yeah.
Still,
So I was impressed with him.
What
I was impressed with Rosado to buy Rosado. Rosado and Balena U23 now.
Well, listen,
Rosado
I just tell you
Go Goran.
that we got 3 solid U23.
Yeah, Goran,
Goran,
Rosado, and
and
Jalen.
Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen. Solid.
So you have a solid 3, and guess what?
Mhm.
How many spots we got? We qualify for the juniors, right?
The juniors,
Juniors,
Juniors.
juniors.
Yeah, so we are looking good right now in second set. I mean, when I go bash the federation, we are bash them. But when you look like we do good, I know.
Malas,
for telling it right
they
good.
say, not only John Sillet, the viewers say it was Jim Brown Morales Blazers last year.
Well, yeah, but Blazers and
Yeah,
Legion
yeah.
fall under the same.
Yes, so no, Joe is correct.
Correct.
So you know Legion win back to back.
No.
Blazers win last year and a touch win this year.
Legion
Yeah, so
organization.
respect Henry Linares.
That's correct. That's
So that's
correct.
correct.
Miami Blazers won last year and a touch rider won this year. Jyven win both of them, but he win one with Blazers and win one on a touch. So Legion win none it for two. I don't think about it.
But you know the funny part of that?
So we do it.
They never write down. Well, make a left that down. No need to go into that. That's fine. We'll move on because we end up they argue over minor things that should have been
Somebody
addressed a
asked,
long time ago.
somebody asked in the chat
What's your quickly?
if the 501 team still exists.
What 501?
Valvoline.
Yeah. I don't say wait right now. Wait never right.
No, I don't think they
Wait and next see, but I got two and a half. They make a wait. They make a see guy. And then they got Leslie Oscar. I spoke to Oscar before cross country, and he was a bit sad, Joe. And
that he was missing.
He was missing. I feel like he not top rider. I don't want to use the word shit, but if you're not too well, they said you know, make some miss cross country, you know. When you not top rider, yeah,
You know the window is a small.
Yeah, Palace just before Palace.
Same way.
Carlton. Carlton as well. You feel bad, man. Because you don't there.
You could hear.
Yeah.
The thing, but in all fairness to both of them, they're doing the right thing.
All right, just for our viewers,
Get
understand because they say Blazer Legion are the same thing. What these guys are saying to us, it cannot be the same thing. If you have on a jersey, that's the jersey.
Blazers was they had two teams last year. They had Blazers and they had
Legion. Los Angeles.
Yeah.
We could understand.
Last year Blazers
One family.
Last year Blazers was first and Legion came second with Bueno came second, Jyven with Blazers was first.
Well, we can understand what they're saying. It's one family.
Yeah, of course.
One family, we understand. It's one family, and so we respect and salute the one family. But
Definitely.
these guys that are ride bike and be the jersey is saying the fact is the fact that once you suit up and have on the uniform, that's the name that goes down in the books. Am I correct?
That's
Not
it.
only that,
That's it, good.
but what you have to remember.
That's a lot of cycling.
The law of cycling because your jersey will have all your sponsors and
The jersey say who you are.
You want to give credit to your sponsors, no? Because cycling is a very expensive sport and you need to
Respect, man. The president called 2 weeks before and say tweak the race, but
stop the food you.
the race.
I'll be carrying Jyven and Trav now. Let me try Jyven.
Yeah. Well, the race was the race. I one of the best race, visit.
No.
The
race is a different story.
The man
What you did, where you just bring up and where and the race are two different
things.
I respect the president.
Nobody had disrespect nobody.
Good night, Mr. Gonzalez.
Good night, Mr. P.
Yes, sir.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Jyven.
Yeah, we are talking now. I'll try to get Trav now.
Then cool.
So we got to a nice session tonight.
I said, try to get Trav, man.
I took her.
I said, I interviewed Trav about 3 times, and like, he's still there within the mind that he believe he should do something different.
Yeah, Trav.
Good night.
Yeah, good night, Baba. Me beside Joe is here. We talk show. I know you're dying with you are Jyven.
Yeah, good night, everybody. Good night, to talk show.
Yes,
Good night,
sir.
Derrick.
Good night, and see you.
Respect. Mose asked me when I was announcing the race on Saturday. So, I was squeezed faster between Jyven and Trav. I said, Mose, that was a hard question because I know sitting two lead a sprint because whenever they are Belize, one ride off and over business, and next race can decide your turn, next one ride off and it's going to sprint at all. On always, as I told Jyven, you chat their chance, man. They have the ride left man and bullet, they make Trav go in, Jyven go in. So I know still sprinted, took together. So most of us say, boy, the first time they sprint, boy, I know seen a sprint before. Honestly, it's been a while since I started to make second. I've never seen another 2 sprint. So I told most boy, we're gonna get a nice treat. We're gonna get a nice treat today. Quickly, Jyven and Trav, It was a phenomenal race, Bedouin. It shows that we are growing in cycling. It shows that our best riders for the country were there in that specific sprint. And I told my listening viewers that there's no way belief should feel no way because every foreigner afraid for wheel a tape. Normally I drop bomb at you go from Boulevard, 3 miles, 4 miles, and corner tongue. Because they afraid for we. No, I remember Ghana pa Boulevard, but I said no attack Ghana, no, everybody tired and what. So I tell everybody, I tell most and the listening viewers that why this fury because we got too fast, brother, in this race, yeah. Also, I said they set the platter for us good. If we lose, we lose. But I got upset after when the results came out. I couldn't upset because they bring me good and they set you up nice and thing. So now people they ask a lot of questions. They ask some questions I ask too, no? And then I want basically just take turns for answer. I don't talk about the competition. Only like the competition.
Yeah, the competition will be good. Honestly, I feel like good initiative. What they try to do, well, you have to look on the vision behind it. No, I think when Mr. Glenn they do something really nice.
Mm-hmm.
The man they try improve us as one country. No,
Yeah.
I think that the initiative behind it. No, like we try to get better. But I'm kind of skeptical about it first, but I just have to have one open mind about it, because the guys when they bring and never me and walking at the park, so
Yeah. Chav?
but that I think him good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean personally, I think the competition really well balanced. I mean,
Yeah.
like you mentioned earlier, Mr. Paul.
Mm-hmm.
If you bring one strong team,
Mm-hmm.
you have the possibility that they just rip up the team, the race to shreds and then go down the road.
Yes, sir.
But if you have multiple strong teams in a race,
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
usually when you take chances, one or two big teams miss the break, and then it kind of help balance it out because they know they work together to bring it back and then shuffle the race over, and that's exactly what happened
Saturday, definitely.
Saturday.
Definitely.
So yeah, once you have that balance in the level of competition within the other teams, I think it is really nice.
Nice. The breakaway part went early, and then as the catch part was shuffling, and after that, Sebastian and Kiros win. When on the missed that break, both on the missed the break, and that break start go to one change, two change, three change. What were going through you guys your mind? What were you thinking that boy this damn? What were you thinking? That's what because people want to know.
So honestly, I'm really skeptical about it. I mean, we all know Kiros, a very strong rider. I actually made a ride with me a couple times at Jamaica,
Mm-hmm.
just before I come to Belize across country. And he's a very strong, powerful rider. He could pretty much pace all day. So you have he, and then I've raced against Sebastian in the Tour of Costa Rica, who very big powerhouse to 17.
Mm.
So my perspective, I think one of the reasons why that team end up to win the tour. He basically ride from all day to his team.
Yeah.
I noticed some of his team get mashed up, and he's still there from just to drag the crowd. So I know him a very strong rider, and him combined with Kiros, that may a very good duo. And honestly, if they never come back, I never may be too surprised.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
because I wear them with two guys, them only two of them. I think make it one lead it. It give it a lead chance that okay, there is a possibility that these two guys can't stay out there forever.
Yes,
If I mean
sir.
a nice handful of guys, maybe 5, 6
Yeah.
of them, then obviously we have a better chance. But because I would just two guys, we give it a lead chance, we'll come and bring it back.
Respect. Jyven?
my bad a minute. And I need to pay attention.
Yeah. No, my question was,
What went through your
what
mind?
went through your mind when the gap start go minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes at Kyle 4, 5, 7, the two riders? So what were you thinking?
You know, just my research was a race against Heroes.
Mm-hmm.
And I never do the tour of Costa Rica, so I never know about the guy,
Sebastian.
Sebastian, you know, so just for my research, I think I know the man now had a big engine, no?
Yeah.
The man, honestly, because I'm a 20 and they gone super early down the road, you know, I made it be like I even talk to Derrick in the race and I been tell the man, but honestly I don't really think anybody have to ride, especially when the when the guy Kiros got dropped now.
Yeah.
Like I tell Derrick, by as strong as Sebastian is, I don't really think
Make it
he could run that long from we, you know. So
headwind.
I mean, like, yeah, I think he may have come up, and then we had one good cohesion. Basically, if you know what, first I mean just handled with the chase,
Mm-hmm.
and then afterwards, my teammates, so I mean Justin, Corey, Jalen,
Mm-hmm.
they guys form an alliance with the Canels team. Well, not really an alliance, right now, just racing tactics. They guys call for win the race to win the Canels. We call for win the race. So while rotation start and while a couple of the Red Hood guys get into the rotation, then basically after a while the entire group will be in us. Everybody be start calling in the rotation and we are definitely catching us. So
Yeah.
my main thing I just need for my fuel and just make sure I have legs so when the race is up because I know you'll be one brand new ball game, no?
Mm-hmm. When Kiros got in on Project car, we were drop driving. I was so that it chain slip in a car and knock in knee by his stem. And the guy Sebastian me want wait for he said, no, go ahead, me need to hurt. So his knee I don't think Kiros might get dropped that easily from Sebastian. So I think basically he knock his knee. And so when he knocked the knee and catch him back, I figured then the other two tennis started chase as well.
Yeah, they obviously they start come around again, especially when we caught Heroes. I feel like Heroes probably never me I get dropped that early, but eventually he may get dropped from that guy Sebastian. He basically like a truck. He made ride really hard. I watch over the race.
He made hammer
so, and I like, man, this guy I made the fly that he started to slow down drastically after Belmopan.
Yeah.
Before that, man, he made the fly and all that. So.
He was. He broke the record all the way. Going and coming to and come back. He wants us to broke the record, minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I said this guy is a beast.
Yeah, man, I followed the first like 3 attacks for him. Like, hey, you are probably in this race. So I had to 800, 700 watts in the draft behind here. Like, damn, man, what the this man, you know? So I know the man super strong.
Yeah, nice.
That's what for sure.
How relieved were you? Almost on the guy sense relief in terms of Sebastian Pike front when everybody rotate. I guess so. Because that's what they got out close and like they back up. I figured they must say we got out, so we have to. And then a pro riders right now. So that's what the pros do it. As long as we bring you the front the dangle, we don't have to rush into it because we don't know you're done. You know? So, but how relieved both of you were when you realize that when I pour a house, now they get pulled back and they figure out what next scrabbling will happen after that.
Man, honestly, when everybody knew that he may get caught, everybody don't know that. All right, then need to buckle up now because being a brand new ball again.
Something else going.
So basically, everybody just made a gear up for either one counter attack. All right, then I will find this wheeler because I think this is a good wheel for the watcher. Maybe something like that going on, kind of say everybody don't start pay attention and I know the race about to get hard. And actually, Sebastian Silva had a decent amount of legs
Mm-hmm.
when we catch him on. I think afterwards, like after about two or maybe before that,
Mm-hmm.
the man get dropped.
Yeah, you drop, yeah. Chav, how you felt? No, you had the back row did catch Sebastian, but you don't know Sebastian top boy win back to back Vuelta de Costa Rica 25.
Louis Osses.
You were there with him. He won that race. You were there, so you know how difficult a race is. So when you ride a race like that, no, I'll say you at the ride a race as somebody who I know win the race. No, I'm here. I think Chad McCall 30th, 40th, whatever he came in that race.
51.
But if you are there finishing at 51 and the brother will win that tour, I don't know a race. What were you thinking about Osses now? Were you looking at him now as that he may be a threat?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Moses is ideally a climber, but you can't take him on. You can't take it as off him because also he's very powerful.
Yeah.
He have a good attack. And actually, I think as soon as they brought back Sebastian, Moses attacked up Javapa Hill, and it kind of shut you out a little bit. And Sebastian still did it wrong, but Moses did put a little bit of pressure on the crowd just to kind of, I believe he kind of just made a test now, more or less when I have. Because after that, he never did follow with any more attacks.
Yeah.
So I think he just more really still ready to go out the crowd. But yeah, I mean, obviously, he's a champion and definitely a guy where I'm not playing the finish.
So you feel good for beat him this time?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, beat him.
ideally would have won go for the top prize, but
yeah. Jyven, you got a puncture somewhere between 33.
Yeah, about.
No, what mile you get the first one? You get the second one at 32, 32 and a half. Where do you get the first one?
Right there.
You get the second one.
The first flat, I mean, mile, like right after you get over the Javapa Hill.
Yes, sir.
Right top of the hill, I believe that mile 35. Right?
36.
Between the area there.
Yeah. And then I saw you because we were at the back, and I saw you got back, and as you got back, Jyven less than 30 seconds, bam, I see you pull off, and right there was frightened. I said, can't happen again. You have to recover for that first chase. That was rough.
The backfield actually just get flat because I swam in a pothole on the right hand side because I'm a crosswind, so the ball in front of me dodge the pothole and I try to dodge it too late and my backfield slam in there and then I get a wheel flat. And then I come up to the and see a time with this I not even recognize that I'm a flat. I was split with hopping up the hill by mile 32, So I ride across to the front group and I go in if it stand up if try attack me ball if you go across. And when I stand up I feel my rim touch ground and then I look down and then I see my wheel soft. I said, boy, this can't be a next flat I get so literally as I get back to the field or flat happen to me never.
Jyven, what were you riding? Tubeless or tubeless?
I'm a hard, the back wheel I'm a tubeless, but because I slam in a hole, I guess it's like either bust the tire or something like that. So, and then the front wheel I'm a tubes, but I had recently changed the tire, so. But that's a part of the game,
No. I just was trying to figure out.
I told Mose may jump as a Mose, Jyven now a champion, he's strong. He get back the first one more likely and get back the second one as well. I saw when they come out, it takes some out of you, that takes something out. It takes out all the juice out there, though two back-to-back flat like that by so because then when your second one must be tighter to because then the reward don't start now. The reward start now. So I said Jyven.
The first chase, alright, then the first one. They got me big. I'm like, man, I don't know if I can catch back. Like, honestly, even after the race, I'm going to start to a couple of guys. Even John DeLong tell me, man, I thought you were done. Man, say you were super strong for this race,
Yeah.
And I mean, a huge gap. I think they got me balloon at least to I would say roughly about 1 minute, maybe farther, because I not even me to see the guys, I don't me to see the tail end of the caravan, no. So and then the second one me leave it faster, but I guess will make it hard as I get flat. Maybe some of the guys there when me up there were never want me back in the front group now. So
That I was saying too.
so while you war me end up broke up there and the guys them they ride super hard, so that definitely take one little legs.
It took
A little legs out of me, you know. So I mean that I just had to me, you know, stay calm, stay focused. I think I can pace myself and leave it better, but at the same time I never want to take a risk and take too long to get back to the field, no? I mean to the breakaway.
Yeah. Derrick, I noticed you ran some your small chain ring a lot after my 30. What was were you cramping?
No. Actually, there were a whole bunch of things with the cross training and so. The speed wasn't anything above 5 miles per hour. So, majority of the times they all the way kind of top pass it. And so, in a sense, the smaller blade, it kind of give me the cadence where I look for.
Okay.
And so I end up to just drop down to the smaller ring, or the smoother cadence.
Okay.
And Derrick, at one point, I saw you and another rider. I don't remember his name. Y'all kind of went off the front for a little bit. Was that just because of station price, or was that actually an attempt to try and run?
I think you referred to by Cheers,
Right.
Like
Right.
around Cheers era. Actually, I'm on Prado Wheel and Prado top station price from I believe the Amigos
Right.
or Cheers.
Yeah, we're doing it.
And so I just followed behind his wheel, and when I look back, I noticed we had a league gap. So eventually he gave me the elbow, and so we started working a little bit. And I personally never made it intent to try run, but I mean, if we have a gap,
Yeah, and if they're giving it to you, you're taking it.
And leave it pressure upon the other guys.
Yeah.
No, that was a good move. I just thought, I just was trying to figure out if that was an intentional move, or like you just explained, it was more due to the race situation of the station prize, and they gave you a gap. You're not going to give it back. You're going to take it. So no, it was a great move. It was a good move. I just was trying to. So
Driving a job, the 7-man breakaway stepped off, I think a little bit after mile 25, 24.
Yeah, I think right up at the hill,
24. And then surprisingly, Esquivel would across that gap, it was a big gap, and Esquivel would across that gap to you, and I was surprised.
Yeah, but I'm surprised too, because what? And we actually been ride on good speed.
Yes, man. Tempo video.
You might ride John.
Yes, but I tell everybody, man, I know cycling because John was before him when he passed the run. I know, man. Have to drop on.
Why, Mr. P, when I see this man go across like I just watch man and I can't believe it, and I'm like, what? How this man get me?
And I play when he got by the place, I understand when he get it driving Belizean style, when we catch breakaway, we sit over a couple rotation, but he got it through.
he got a front.
He got through it. I said, boy, he's special.
Give me hand on the legs, man. Like I said, everybody made the pull through in the breakaway, and we never made the ride slow. I not even made the look back way because nobody know the ride cross to me. When I see him get there, like, wow, what?
Oh, I mean, when you get there, I say, whoa.
Guys, coming to the finishing line, come a dead sprint, that because have a lot of respect for each other, or everybody just what happened there? What want to believe?
Honestly, I made anticipate a couple of attacks before the finish line. Like I may expect more than, but because the race was so hard, me personally, for a while I watch, I think everybody me just tired, and one bunch of fast guys in the day, and then I guess everybody just made basically trust the sprint. No, well, I just made say, well, I know definitely. I say, well, I don't go out there because I'm the kind of cramp for a bit. I'm gonna try run from this crowd. I don't think we can run from this crowd. Jim Brown made the trust sprint. Prado. I don't know. I don't think a lot of people know this, but Prado was a great truck. So he a really good sprinter in himself too. So
yes.
I mean, more think like the Costa Rican may I try something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and Derrick also have a good sprint. I don't know if Derrick made the trust sprint or he just never want to go.
Derrick sound like looking at
so,
it.
I don't know. That far away. I just think either everybody make gas or everybody just made the say, well, this not be a sprint.
In a 8-man breakaway drive for the rotation, sometimes we see it, or sometimes man play tricks, so I might not see it as well. But who you think was the strongest rider there? Jim Brown was strong to me, but I don't know. You think was he the strongest?
To me, they had three guys. I would have said 3 or 4 guys on it there where I may say me super strong. Going into the finish where I mean Jim Brown still had good legs. Although Prado ride the front for a long while, I think Prado still may had good legs. Derrick right there so may had good legs, and also I would have said the Costa Rican dude.
Mm-hmm.
I think he may had good legs. I think the guy with the last one the bridge cross way, I think he won his last matches right there. So if he made it up there way before, he definitely made the sprint for station prizes. So
yeah,
I think he won out he legs to do that. But then my guys right there, I feel like they had really good legs, and I made expect top 10.
Yeah, you said Derrick may have good legs, and I believe that. And Derrick is on. Derrick, you believe your second guess yourself a lot after Belcan Bridge?
Yeah, the main problem I had this past one show is that I second guess if I want attack, if I want to do a suicide move, or if I want sprint. And honestly, right after we passed the bridge and I end up behind the race by KHMH, I done the to myself, alright, I'll get ready for this attack. Then shortly after that, the Guatemalan attack. And I'm going after his counter, but then I never did that again, like I said, I'm the second guess. I don't know, because you watch for the race,
I watch it.
the super strong, Prado is strong, the 7C guy is strong, and so it's hard to run for a group of guys like that. Especially when it comes to the ending of the race, everybody have put in a little bit of work to bring it back. And or maybe not. And so I just get stuck in a situation where I don't know if I'm going to try attack or try trust the sprint. And I think by the time the sprint starts and the done too late, I never look up my mind yet, and I'm in an out of position.
I was just going to say, I think both of y'all
out of position
were not in the best of positions, no? I mean, once you're there, but
especially for a short sprint.
Yeah. If it was a longer sprint, the position wasn't that much, no? It would be more the stronger man. But
what really catch me, man, I feel like my position never really bother me then fourth wheel. I more prefer, think the guy, the smaller, the league Guatemalan, the attack and just right in front. I prefer like sprint half hour, like one higher speed than half hour speed like that, no. But what catch me is honestly, I don't know why the Costa Rican do that, but the Costa Rican, the man pull hard right and press brakes for me, and that why that gap.
Oh, I was just going to say there was a gap there.
He start the sprint. So that's why that gap with the for me. Like I honestly never planned that. He just literally pull right because the boat made the right. So he got on the inside of the boat and then he just spot the brakes and then one gap made the for where he sit up. And then when Jim Brown said that he launched his sprint and that just one split second I hesitate one bit and then that it right there, no.
Let me ask a question because it's a question people ask me for some that people want to hear. I'm glad I got two now together. Jyven, you have let me first congratulate Jyven and David Derrick on
Third and fourth.
attaining pro status and your huge ride, Jyven and the team out in Colombia. You guys was impressive. That race averaged 28.4 miles an hour. And when I saw you all took to the front the last 13K, I've never seen Belize in this light before, taking most community a lot as well. Most something we hear from we riders, that we take front our big Pan American Road Championship. So we were everybody, well, who knows cycling was impressed, and we were most, I was calling most every morning before cross country talking about the race. Krem, and most he nothing that people really diagnose or have fathomed the greatness that these guys just did, and I must commend you again, that that's the greatest that's the greatest I've seen Belize, my countrymen, ride in any international event, especially at that magnitude. We don't ride front and no race 13K out,
We know
and we don't call
that.
sprint, call 8 position in our overall event of this magnitude. So from three of us, this was this the real top. We like to set the record straight and said we were impressed with your performance,
With all of y'all,
with all
the whole
team
team.
Belize,
the whole
in-
team,
in-
Derek, everybody.
everybody in Colombia.
Salute.
And that also set the stage. The guy told those guys, you sit in, but I will Belizean, we ride at 6 Belizean. There's 6 Belizean there. What be normally is the top 6 Belizean across country. And you need to go through.
They go through.
You see a 6 man there.
Yeah.
Apart from
The two,
the Lebanon ride U23.
yeah.
But the 6 man there, the last war,
Yeah.
all them in the middle of it.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that set the tone for you all to come back and perform great in the cross country. Now people are asking me, ask them boy, how you feel? Because they ask me and I tell them I have a cancer no. Because I don't come and finish it for first place. I come for second place, I come for third place, but I don't come for win the gala. No, one or two, no, first time in our life.
No, man, you
Go.
have to win a gala one time.
What is this?
That yeah, when you are Balearic, you all the way to Chetamal, but the lapsmen with what when
No, no, they get
I don't know where the come,
But they get
you
it.
jump out here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, free.
I don't know where the come for win
Well,
that.
actually, yeah. But I'm saying, no, people want how no feel, and I want to answer individually, how no feel, on a jump, on a get power. I mean, on a don't meet crowd for bad food, but when a double boulevard, no, the crowd, they
The
make
feeling.
noise.
What's the feeling? They
What's
get the
feel?
picture, Palace.
One of the think, no, on a start see on yourself, bust the tape, or we got through no mind.
Personally, for me, you know, coming into the final roundabout, I'm in the lead roundabout, and
Yeah, I was surprised.
everybody-
I was surprised you went there first.
Yeah, because I'm in the country rotation, and it just happened to be that time of my turn, and so coming around the roundabout first, and you see the whole Belizean line up the road. In our sense, it kind of give you that feeling, a relief that the whole Belizean population don't really hate on the cyclists too much, because honestly, I despise the hatred where everybody gives to the cyclists after a brutal day of failure, basically.
Yeah.
And if you say that, it kind of give me a little relief that all right, at least you could give the Belizean a little hope.
Yes, sir.
And then also, first time for me, I like, all right, I also have a chance to win. The knee pressure started to come down, and I'm like, all right, now we have to try get everything right to try set you up the best way possible to pull off the win. And I guess I never know how to control it, and everything just scattered up on the table, and I couldn't get it together before the line.
Yes, sir. David?
For me, man, the same thing with me. Me I travel. This is my first time actually the coffee contest first, like the corner line, and actually they try for the win now. So that for me, I'm overwhelmed. At the same time, I'm like, all right, then I need to lock in and I want to win. Like I feel like I genuinely want to win the race. Like,
Mm-hmm.
out of all honesty, man, I really feel like I can win the race. And I think I put too much pressure on myself to think, oh, like, all right, then I can't mess up. Like
Yeah.
that made it go through my head. Like I can't mess up. I can't mess up. This
Yeah.
is the first place.
Yes,
This
sir.
that we're to fight for a long time. And man, like I said, I like sometimes that just one lead error it could be the smallest error. Like just like what I said earlier, when the guy set up for Costa Rica, and because we have that respect for the man now, we know that he was a strong rider.
Mm-hmm.
Like literally, Mr. P, literally the like one split second, like I hesitate
Mm-hmm.
and not close the gap immediately. Then as I see, it, like
You lost the
hurry
slipstream.
close, like, as I go in for hurry close the gap, the sprint start,
Mm.
and that at the end of the day that cost me. I don't know if for me I win it or not. I know say selling no James and say boy that never second.
I got
I win
better
the race.
chance.
No, I know say that right, but I feel like at least they closer to me win the race now. And man, I don't know, man. I ride cross country 5 years,
Mm-hmm.
and for 5 years, I don't get one clean slate to the line, like to fit that entire race, like no flat or mechanical or. I always have some type of issue in the race, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, I at the same time, man, I just want to still be grateful. I always
Mm-hmm.
look on life itself, not only bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
I always look on life itself. We always have to be grateful not only for the good things in your life, but for like so when I say the punishments are gone. Now maybe I do something wrong to where the man will be like, alright, then I don't feel like ready yet to win it. So this one
No,
be
man,
one learning
no look on it
process.
that
And when
way,
I feel
Pop.
like already
Come on.
win it, like
No look on it
I
like
want
that
to give
way,
you the
Pop.
chance
A
and
learning
the opportunity
experience.
to walk away. So for me, man, I'm like I mean honestly feel proud, for that the people and the out them and the cheer for and the Belizean people really depend on myself and try to
Yeah.
try to bring it home. Hopefully sometime in the future you know try to bring it home. Even in the race, Derrick Coco talk to me and the man tell me and the man say boy digs, the man say boy with you bro. Man say with you. Tell the man, yeah, bro, boy, we just need to just lucky, then the man come again, like the man excited, the man say boy that. Man said that me and you, that between me and you, bro, we could try to get it. We could try to get it. And I tell him, man, yes, man, for sure. But Derrick, am I brother? I was
Yes,
all
sir. See, I mean, I tell you, I tell most.
but at the end of the day, man, it feel good for actually contest first place, and go the cornerback and they fight for 16, so it feel good. It feel good for that.
I spoke to three-time class only champion today, Charles Lewis, great guy, and me and him discussed the race and he said, look on the sprint over the weekend, and he said that he believed that same way I believe to that he thought maybe you all were out of the position, the right position for the sprint. Charlie is a much better rider than myself. He has three cross country that speaks for himself. And Charlie when the early cross country well, the first one 90 he solo but 90
I like to sprint.
91 he sprint and 94 he sprint as well. And so he I consider him one of Belize's greatest sprinters. So when he tell me he thinks that mistake, then I go with him too as well. He said that he thinks that you are out of your sprinting setup, and he also said that he don't think Jyven or Travis, because last year cross country, I said Charlie them so he said last year cross country, Chav beat them by one good gap, and Chav start one long sprint. So he said Chav and Jyven, then what you Jyven sprint that civic center against Kiros. And so he said both of those riders are long sprinters. So when he say on an outer position and the sprint start short, he don't know who wanna lose. When he see it, when he say he say he can say wanna lose then because you're both outside your sprinting purpose.
Comfort zone.
Your comfort zone that sprint before to short. I think you travel from a launch from a rocket and make they have to come get you. Make them compete on the home, but that's just the words from the three times
That's why
Charlie was and Charlie tell me also to tell you know he got the good everybody go Charlie go Charlie said Paul just explain you know that for call and repeat again in the same position for sprint again. No, it's not an easy task. And I could hope I reckon and I could point out every year how man go I think. But for corner and show up there again, it's not an easy task for me to show up. That lightning no strike that the same place every time all of our village. I don't know about lightning in a Pine Ridge. Lightning was difficult for strike at the same time. But at the same time, he also encouraged you all to don't give up the faith. And maybe when I win, he said, or no, I win I sprint farm, he said, maybe when I win solo. He said, but for sure up there. But Charles said that will also be a working experience for you too. If you could have sprint again, if you call identical in a farm, Charles said, I can't stand there and make the same mistake again. He's sure, and I'm sure to myself. I believe that I make correction to that error. The error you make. After the race, I tell Mose ask me what I think, and when I think about it, I think definitely we're out of formation for sprint, and definitely the sprint was too short for the type of sprinters that you two have. Definitely outside of that, so. You have that from 3-3. Yeah, but they sprint. I don't think what they sprint over for them. No. I could say that. No, you hear the sprint becoming out somebody. I mean, tell Mose the perfect sprint for Charles will be and Jyven will be if somebody drop a bomb and they start chasing and somebody chase it right to the finish and somebody jump again. Then they have perfect sprint for them. Then I sprint and go forward. Also everybody come and nobody can hold them and they come in slow and riding slow.
That's right.
Then I sprint for Derrick and Jyven.
Derrick, I watch a race live and I sit Derrick like really the second guess himself. I one spell Derrick. I start to be corrected Derrick. One spell Derrick the wheel by itself on the left. You know? What were you thinking there, Derrick?
Is it on the left by itself?
By itself out there.
I will try create a separation. I'm hoping that the guys they kind of may say, well, all right, nobody want peace, and I'm gonna hope they give me a lead gap off and I'm going, But
Okay.
when I notice part of on the other side, they do the same pace, So
Yeah.
I can't cancel the mission.
I'm not a cyclist, but I would say to you, for a human point is that you always follow your mind. And so I believe that would always be a regret. Because your mind is say, drop and think for a distance, but you never did do it. And so if you find yourself in a position of always sometimes follow your first instinct, so you don't have no regret. That's just my view to you.
Guys, I'll say this. Hindsight is 2020, no? You never make a mistake when you watch something after the fact, no?
Yeah.
So y'all rode the best race y'all could have ridden on Saturday. Y'all broke the record. Y'all came third and fourth. However, y'all are still the two top fastest Belizeans to ever do the cross country. And so on. So look at the bright side. Keep training. And before you blink, 2027 will be here, and it's going to be a whole new ball game. And I can tell you this, and I think the other two guys that sit on my right and my left will say the same thing. Y'all will be on our card as top guys for the 2027. So just keep on doing what y'all doing, guys. Y'all have made us proud, and not only us, the whole nation proud. And I know that there's only up for y'all. So don't hang your heads. Keep your heads up, and we will go from there. No.
All right. Making a question quick on every pertain to the guys.
So people online just may ask some question. They said, do you think they need to move the line a little farther to avoid the bump and having such a short sprint.
Yeah, before you answer, I'm telling you, you don't want to sprint and no bomb close to sprint. They should remove them bump and just put them back if anything. But they bump no, they bump no make for sprint. No, because other guy anyway international race say a bomb 150 years for the finish line before
Yeah.
or two of you all.
I have in my previous.
I got to see guys. See guys, bomb
I
guys.
have to honestly, Mr. P, I don't have a problem with this. And also crazy bump from small league, so small bumps. No, but I think a good finish.
On a jump, on a jump on the whole bike on the bump. On a jump on the whole bike on the
Right through.
on the right through it or jump on the whole bike away.
Yeah, the bump not high. You could just ride over it or could just stop on the inside because the bump not they pull it across the road. No, you got an EP, so like I just started the train, right?
Yeah.
You just got to ride it in there, but I don't have a problem with it. You know, and to touch back finale thing about the make that lead mistake there or you know. Why I never kind of launched my sprint for so far. That may way that I'm kind of leave. I mean, feel cramping. I'm like earlier. I'm done kind of recover. So I never want to go. Like I said, like you said earlier to Mr. P. I may prefer somebody for me like attack. And then like we did like one high speed. I mean, I do one much better sprint than like one dead sprint like that. Because when I jump, I kind of leave. I can't pop
Yes. If you a dead sprint car, are you the catch cramp? Yeah, if you more if a long speed, you call it high speed because it takes up the jump for you. If you catch cramp, you have a jump, yeah, pull a cramp quicker.
Yeah. So that to me that a good race. You know, we fight it out. We just get beat by two stronger guys. You know, I have to give. Man, to me, honestly, who had the best race? I have to give the flowers to the man Prado, no?
Yeah.
Well, if one of me to watch the race, Prado literally march all day with Justin and Corey to bring back the breakaway. And he still come in second.
Wicked.
He made ride all day the front the chase.
Yeah. I don't see so many teams. Yeah. I don't see the whole race at Jyven, so I don't see the name, but that's impressive.
That was it.
That's impressive.
How to watch it, Mr. P. That man literally. Remember him to run when the race just started.
You want
You run early.
Yes, he made a run when the race just started. He made a tail chase. He made a front.
Wicked, yeah.
He made a rotate.
But remember.
Also, I have to big up Jyven Derrick to Jyven had an awesome race too.
Impressive.
And the man really made help me out to get battles. He made get battles for me and still made help the guys up front.
Impressive.
Yes, and I also have to applaud Hayden Sutherland.
You're very good.
Man actually fighting me if you make him up there, you know, the breakaway. The man will drop when the race get hard, you know, and that to me that still that our good ride, you know.
No. I believe that we recall earlier when they 1 or 2, those that were very impressive as well.
Very impressive.
But also quickly, I'm telling people too, when you look on Jim Brown, and when you look riding his European career, and when you look Prado, when you go watch World Championship, I used to World Championship, the Kevin and I think he's right there for Mexico. So he had a lot of trucks. So the 2 world class man also beaten as well. So I don't know, poco tiempo man. We got beat by some of the best riders in the sport.
But I also want to say this to both of y'all. It's great that those 2 guys have those credentials, but you 2 have your own credentials, and we know and we have faith in you guys that y'all will bring back home the garland, and we're looking forward to 2027, and you guys putting off another great show for us.
Definitely. Before we left on, we want before I get a props in with what Legion is doing.
What's next
for the remainder of the year, and then Chav coming out
in the overseas.
So China.
Yeah,
China.
Yeah, with China tournament got up. Derrick, I was told that to get a visa to go to China, so you're going to China next week. I was told, and I think Jyven done that. You done that late, Jyven?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ready to hotel.
Can I start
So
the wetlands?
this, for me, I literally have the start of my 5 days tour with the Redlands Classic
Wicked tour.
tomorrow. So I got
All the best.
Redlands. I got a couple of crits.
Yeah.
Maybe I try that one, that Cozumel again.
Nice.
I do that race one time ever, and that when I'm like super young, you know. So
Yeah.
I always want to do that Cozumel race. So
I
open at the year for me because I think I have one race around the same time, so it may kind of be
Yeah.
difficult for go and do that now. But I still have a full schedule in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
Our legions, remember that our quick race team.
Mhm.
So we have their races, so quick races, and their season mostly start in the summer now. So
Yeah.
I have to get ready. I have to get ready for their races, you know, and you know. So I have a full schedule ahead of me.
Jyven, have you done the Manhattan Grand Prix before?
Yeah, I done Manhattan before.
Okay,
I done
great.
before.
I think
Jyven-
I think I performed good on it this year.
Yeah.
You're going back to
No,
Tulsa.
I never read it last year, but the year before I read it.
Okay, so you're in both better preparation now, though.
Yeah. I'm far stronger than where I the last year. So, I've been improving by one nicely amount
Yes.
every year now. So I just have to continue train harder, and the goal have to get better now. So
Tulsa tough? Tulsa tough?
yeah, Tulsa tough. Also, maybe we do the one at Chicago also.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of racing them, Mr. P, I can't really get it off at the top of my head because they set the schedule now, and then also that we make the roster to go do it, you know, because they're not only
you big stuff too. Yeah.
you got a lot of riders.
Nice.
So the question,
Chuck,
Derrick,
make a Derrick. Derrick, you prepare? Hold on, the next Derrick a question.
when does Derrick head back racing overseas? Same
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, no. Derrick, you want to win your head back? Who was so?
It should be sometime this month. I don't have a return to you guys yet, but I know we do have a tour planned in Africa.
Okay.
Ending on this month, so we should. I should get my ticket between the next week, and then from there, I guess we'll figure out the traveling and all that type of stuff.
Derrick and
What YouTube is it?
Derrick, when you go after that tour, where will you be like your home base? Will it be in China or will it be back home in Belize?
Well, the problem that restrict me from the home base in China is the visa, right? I only get a visa. Majority of the first time China visa applicants only get it for a month. And so when I go to China, I'll have a month to stay there, and then I have to come back,
Right.
and then go for another visa.
Yeah.
So with that problem in our hands, after that 1 month at China, then I'll have to return home and kind of just stay up on the training and the rally, maybe find some video thing here and there.
Okay.
You know, I will participate. I'm the same, maybe if anything, maybe I shoot up the California and hang out with the guys from I mean, who knows, you know?
Yes, sir.
I'll not no plan yet.
Chubb,
I don't know. Family.
Chubb, somebody saying they got open invitation for you to race
So
some
I
fun.
want schedule, so events I had planned, and majority of them the 2.2 tours
Yes, sir.
across the Asian continent.
Your team ride mostly tours and road race, not at a crit, right?
Yeah, I deal with the tours. Majority of the continental teams over that side, a lot of tours.
Okay.
Yeah, and so multiple days of racing ahead, and
Nice.
kind of just to get prepared for that. I mean, it's always good to have one break in between to just train and get the racing
Will
after
both of
that.
them come up for nationals?
National World Championship,
Both of y'all coming back for nationals?
both come up for nationals. What do you do?
Yeah, I should be here.
Okay, good.
And quickly, Chav,
One of fun.
somebody asked.
One of fans say they got open invitation for you to visit Japan, and if you want do the tour of Okinawa,
Yeah, Japan a nice tour.
tour of Japan, they invite you if you want. No,
Open invitation.
Open invitation.
But I don't think Chav is on a team, so he can just left
yeah,
and go.
yeah.
Just left and go. Right. The whole team have to go.
It's really difficult to go about and do races now that we're a part of the team, especially with them tours.
Yeah. Unless your team going that two at Japan.
Like 4 or 6 guys. So
yeah.
Unless the team don't fit, then otherwise I can't really participate.
Bring a team next year.
Yeah. Well, next year I said I open it, boy. So I want to bring a team. Jyven,
Italian.
Jyven big full spec. I even though Jim Brown didn't ride the jersey, to me, then he technical. I don't like the neck. I don't think Jim Brown should ride the team jersey. So next year I hope that they stop their full. Chav could bring a whole team. Jyven bring a whole team. I got no neutral rider, neutral short, and neutral pants. Everybody got a whole regalia. I want to say that. I want to see the whole Legion, the whole German China. And then I want to see the next year across country and beyond, so that we could go forward.
Derrick,
and get better.
My final question for you is: could you please pronounce the name of the team for us? Because I think myself, especially, gets it all confused.
The team name is China German cycling team.
China German.
Yeah, so China because the team are from China, German because they brand on the bike, right?
Okay.
The brand on Mentec, German that like the lead version that they road bike. So the brand on the bike is actually Mentec. The team one name the initial name that is China Mentec. Because one of the other Chinese teams have Mentec in their name, the UCI never allowed. So we have to go out with the version of the bike.
Okay, nice.
Okay. There we go. We learned something.
Nice. So we know it.
Thank you.
So before we go, Derrick, Jyven, whosoever first, just like I know they have sent kudos to family, team members, whatever, girlfriend, everything. So all those things, they really upset with okay.
Go ahead, real.
And I will call you and say good night, girlfriend.
First and foremost, we always want to thank God first.
Definitely.
So,
Definite.
Respect.
With me, for where I come from, man, I just have to be grateful for the life I live now, and I just God give me this opportunity to go where I go. So without him, I never man, we're part of everything. So I have to always thank God first. I also want to thank my family. Where they support me. We had this type of thing for a while now, so I have to really thank my family and my mom. I know my mom always in the comment section. No worries, I always tell her to be cool off and commenting and anything like that.
I don't mean for it, but when we pass, I tell you, you know why you try? And I say, can't be over. I tell you, but I got 4 minutes. I go to right, okay?
One thing if I must see, Unuko say, get a call competitiveness from.
Yes, man. Yes. They don't give up at all.
Yeah. So I have to show to my family, my team, Legions of Los Angeles. I want
yes, sir.
Big up there, guys. What I made my teammates we're trusting them, I know. I hope the Belizean people actually said that the team, nobody for the team that was selfish, right? I know, because they guys put the trust in me to try and win the race. I never win it, but I just been super happy that they guys actually trust me with one race of this gratitude.
Yes, sir.
Justin Williams, 2-time class champion.
Thank you, salute to the brothers. Thank you, Kaliman.
So for me, one winner at the race already, one past winner actually ride for me, that's something amazing, Corey Williams.
Yes, sir.
Man, not even get man not even get me one yet, and the man
Right, you
man
right.
put it all on the table left for me, you know. So big up Corey.
Not a respect.
Awesome ride by Jyven Derrick, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really shout out Jyven, the man really helped me throughout that race as long as he could. The man, I surprised even still there front the wheel. So big up Jyven, Mr. Carl, Mr. Dez. Also have to big up Mr. Glenn Flowers, you know.
Yes, sir.
Can't forget to come from, you know.
Definitely.
For the past 4 to 5 years now, and
Yeah, man.
helped me get this opportunity where I get this. So I always have to big up Mr. Glenn Flowers.
Respect, have to.
You know, and the man got a lot by, you know, man got a lot by plate break though. So I know some people always try to bash the man and
I'm a boy. Yeah, so
but I always tell the man to you have to learn to take all the criticism.
That's the only thing. But I think you learn. You know that second too. I think you learn. Apartheid have to be.
My mom always tell me nobody knows stone an empty mango tree. You know,
yes,
so
sir.
I always try to tell Mr. G, you know, just keep your head up, and if he don't want vision for something, I think they should always go through it.
Yes, man. Just carry on.
Everybody wants to sit.
Carry on. Yes,
love the man.
Carry on your vision, G.
We love the man. Just had the real talk. Show that tough love sometimes.
Yes,
Tough love.
we all say we are trying to make cycling better. Huh?
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, so that I always have to thank Mr. Glenn. So I have to big up my girlfriend also for
yes, sir.
always help me out there too, know. So
yeah.
You know, and I always have to big up my coach too, Ken Goku.
Yes,
man, man help me make her dead at this level where you know, and I honestly have improve every time. You know, so big up my coach there.
Yeah.
Big up the Belize Olympic Committee.
Yeah.
You know, and I want Olympic scholar, so
yes,
with that funds when they give me, you know, it helped me make a step on the healthier side. I think I helped me afford bunch of stuff where to pay at a high level. As we know, you know, cycling now expensive sports, you know, and you know, I always have to thank the Olympic Committee if you got me have me on the program and
yes, sir.
we trust in and then.
Yes,
so
respect.
Thanks to everybody who support me. Thank you to Mr. P if he have me on the show. I know that they physically, but you know, I'm Ali.
Ali visit
appearance for your show for
yes,
a long time. So
yes, sir.
You know, much respect, Mr. P.
Respect,
you know, shout out to.
And when I touch your Jyven, when I touch your, I touch your love too. I touch your I post Chava, you know, when I touch you now, I call you a lot. Me not talk a lot. So we talk a lot. And when I touch you now, because I want base and I touch you because I don't like when I touch people,
everybody.
Some people, but I must give you respect our child because when I touch you now, only the whole malice me. When I call you, only pepe. But you got some man I touch. Some man still talk to me.
But yeah, that's not good. You know, respect, like touch feed on me, but you know,
yes,
like I say, you know, me now, but you know,
no man. I mean good, Benjamin. Yes, baby, Chav.
Last word.
Yeah, Mr.
Respect.
Okay, so pause. But you know, firstly, I want to thank God and say, you know, that man give me a good day on the bike.
Respect. Salute.
One of the best days
Father guys.
on the bike.
Love it.
And you know, and following after that, I'm gonna do a couple of events. So, you know, thank the man again for the strength and whatever fit life.
Yes,
so
sir.
in they live very satisfied. You know, you know, I want to big up to all the sponsors and my family that they backbone to my support. You know, I always appreciate them. The service crew and Jim, you know, last minute we had to come together and team up to get the servicing.
Yeah.
You know, thanks to Mr. King and the other guys there at the top. I have to thank, you know, the team Canada tournament. You know, we had the lead break in between the races at Turkey and the upcoming races. So, returning home for the cross country. You know, it fall right into the perfect timing. So,
that good.
Yes, and you know, I have to big up the Williams family. You know, Yeah,
Respect.
some show, and then I'm a important role to guide me in the right direction to become a good person. And so I appreciate all the support from the family, Corey, Justin, Mr. Paul,
Yes,
then
sir.
all of us support over that side.
Yeah, man.
Also, I have to big up the Police Olympic and Commonwealth Games Committee. Myself and Jyven, we are part of it.
Yes, sir.
And so they play a very important role for Gateway to help with the financial aid to get what we need, whether it be nutrition, like mechanical problems, and the other costs with cycling in itself. I'm sure it's very helpful and it goes a long way.
Definitely.
I have to thank Mr. James Powell. I'm in the ride and it team people for a couple of years, and within the time I was on that team, and a bunch of love, with all the guys. So I really have to big me up
Yes, sir.
again. Miss Van, I really appreciate all the support you provide to me leading up to the point I'm at now in my life. So
Definitely.
very much love to all of them. Mr. Paul, thanks again to you, Mr. Bishop, and Mr. Joe,
Yes,
for
sir.
having me on the show, and just
Salute,
express
sir.
many feelings towards cross country and all.
Yeah, man.
Next year, obviously the goal I go for the win again.
Mm-hmm.
And I think now I have some good experience for know what will be the plan leading up for the final film because I did it.
Yeah.
The hard race, and
Difficult.
yeah, I think next year I get it. So
Yeah. Sound good.
thanks again to everybody, and also to Mr. Bowman. Mr.
Yes,
That
sir.
gave me a lot of help throughout my journey. Big up to everybody who purchased one of the shirt. That me a shirt. I include. I managed to create basically the, the history where I kind of have my family. Make it continental, and honestly, I want the whole purpose of the shirt to just have the statement, and also some of the funds that the shirt brings in, some of the income we have to come over and support it to smaller teams, smaller foundations to help the
Yes, sir.
Good job. Good job.
Respect. Respect.
younger generation to come into the sport.
Yeah.
So we could have a couple t-shirts for sale if anybody interested. But
Definitely.
I want to thank all the people that purchase our shirt. It goes a long way with purchase. And again, thanks everybody, man. And I really say there's a couple, but I really just want to big up. I really much appreciate it. Just on my behalf, and yeah, thanks.
Best wishes. Travel. You travel over the
Safe
seas.
travels.
Safe travels to those. I mean, travel to states. You went way across. So I mean, then you have flight on a plane for nearly 16 hours, and then travel to see yours.
Yeah.
And then by the plane, I can't stop praying. I be saying, no, if I reach, and then I can't pay for plane now.
Yeah,
Like,
tell them man that.
No, that's what I did.
I know. I've traveled with you before.
If you don't tell me, I don't like planes. So when they tell me, I have to pay for the Virgin
I travel with you.
God travel.
I
travel
travel with
mercies
man talk. No, that is it.
to you all, man. And travel me, I be said, my member, man. You come up such a
Right.
long way, Virgin, when we see your pocket to the RC school at the bump.
The whole side.
The whole side and the whole mile upon. People try to at least stipend, forget to know them, man. So much respect, man. Travel to your father, man, and your mother and your family, man. As you
You're not a
Jyven,
cycling family.
yeah, I'm second family, Virgin, and you all came from, man. I said,
We are
man,
promote the shirt more, man.
This guy, yeah, we are promote the show.
We have
shirt
promote the
for-
shirt.
And so Jyven came from a humble beginning as well, and you, but I remember you more than Jyven because you do there. I believe a lady when I last bank, and we see shortly.
Jyven, Jyven was also out there.
Jyven was there. I was saying it happened too, but I was
Jyven was out there because
yes. I was saying it happened and you was. I don't know you.
Why the man blast you like that?
I never knew that Silverback. I never knew that for you see I mean that. Definitely. And between on a long way between that. So go along with all assignment or I don't know you say this postman be the cover beginning. You don't know about it. I go up the port but we don't go up with no sign and collect money. My parents they push for money for make we go forward. The Charlie family, Bedrin, and that's serious, Bedrin. I must say.
Salute. The thing about it was what people don't realize is they never like them they had them bump that in village where they live in.
No,
they go down village and stand up and collect and then they ride back.
Yes. That's a good man. That's a young nigga. You just sing and then ride both ways.
I remember them as youngsters, man. Great job to both of y'all, man. And none but the best from us.
Yeah.
And safe rides wherever y'all go.
Trouble, man.
And remember,
keep us proud because when we see we say the sound flow your flag and then we say
y'all ride not only for your teams but for the nation always.
So I remember last year when you all two of you all put together win 3 of the race that the toes are tough. That was very impressive. So continue. Let's see like them and I thank both of you men for taking my call and people were asking a lot of questions. So most of those questions were answered. So I'm happy that people could have heard both of you, your side of the story and everything. And so we look forward to better things from you next year. We look forward that maybe next year when I live a podium 1, 2 and everything there. So you all are great. Continue your greatness. Continue to trust in God, as you always say in a race. I will thank God. Continue to trust in God. He's our only hope for everything. Our sustenance depends on Him. And so I thank you, Derrick Chararia and Jyven Gonzalez for being on the Real Talk Show. And I know people will enjoy the show tonight and get the whole insider of how the cross country went. And we are all proud of you. Believe in that program. This year I know here like the Barcelona a lot. So I think they're happy to see that you all did great. We don't normally coin in, but I normally let you go. We were right there at the finish line, and little errors we may have made and may have cost us the victory. But we are proud, all of us. We are proud of you, Belizeans. We are proud of you, and we continue to bless you and continue to pray for you as you go forward. No Belizeans rather have been so forward than you all are pushing out there. This is the best we have seen our Belizean riders going out. So we are very proud, and we continue to praise you for all your goodness and pray for you that you will continue to be safe out where you are and come back safely back to us whenever it's time for racing. So Nationals will be our next race again. We have to embrace the shows again, come back. So that should be great and things. So enough respect to both of you guys. I appreciate you all. I appreciate both of you. I saw you from you were young and now you're coming into adult, into gentlemen and young men that we are proud of. I mean, a lot of people don't really grow up for be role models, Bedrin. A lot of men will grow up and go to jail. I think I could look for us. We see for a baby. We might look on the collect donation and I could look for us and say, we are proud of you because you come out to be great men and society. Love you and everything. So thank you guys for being here with us tonight, and we love you and we continue to share and pray for you.
Good night, guys.
Good night. Thank you, man. Good night, everybody.
Respect. Good night. Bless up, budget every time. Everyone. Yeah. All right. So that was a nice talk, is it? Actually, it was how long? 1 hour?
Yes, it was. We could keep going
for longer. So people, you get it from our 2 top riders, 3rd place and 4th place. Jyven Gonzalez 3rd and Derrick Chararia 4th. 3rd and 4th. Derrick Chararia 4th place. In the sales cross country, they rode a phenomenal race. The level of competition that was here. When I done a walk over field this year, I see that we got better competition than last year. And last year, so we show that we are improving in cycling.
The record broke now for
Good, I'm coming. And I also record broke in the Southeast. I was impressed. We say record broke when tailwind. That one got tailwind and no broke.
Yeah.
But when he turn on a headwind, I say, I don't think you broke. And he broke that in a headwind.
But-
But I reckon when Ron Bauman, when Charles Lewis set the record, a breeze blowing along to believe down here. When I set my record, I call breeze blow you up. I say, oh, you broke record when breeze in your back. But you have broke record now when breeze in your face. That has to be a phenomenal race. That was a great race, Bedouin. World class riders was here. Osses, everybody was here. But you don't think Osses may have a business. Osses looks so good in a Vuelta to Costa Rica. Osses
Yeah.
came to breeze, Joe.
Yes, Osses.
Are we map up Osses? I will say that. Osses can map up.
Derrick, map up, don't feel me say.
Map up,
Beat the man.
So, yeah, I'll give Joe his last one. I said, we can go from here.
Yeah. All right. My last word is
But look, as we done the sprint, the reach, right there, and a good timing.
as my last word to the Belizean populace or viewers is that it was good for myself to be a part of history for the 96 running of the Holy Saturday cross country race. And so I want to give kudos and respect to the federation. I know my two guys and right now like it. That they did tweak it, that they open it up, leave it, then give us semi open. So I think that make a big difference.
Send me open.
So so I want to respect that, man. I like that.
Let's
I'm
go.
glad that I the part of history and
Well, we are president, so we president open it up.
yeah, and so it shows and the guys who actually rode the race explain that when you open it with a good balance where you bring more team, so you enhance the race and you balance out the race. So when I give my last word, I realized in the past when they just to bring one or two, it was unfair for no guys palace because then guys in far advanced, right? Barman holiday, and so then go down the road. But when I open it up and balance it, it helps. So respect to have maybe part of 96 running at the whole Saturday cross country. I thanks to Jyven Derrick for call and viewer mentioned, and indeed these guys are very humble cyclists, and because of the humility, and going a long way. So to Derrick and Jyven and all other cyclists, the Bible says, "He who humble himself shall be exalted." And we see clearly they're not two young men, they take healthy critique and they are very humble. All right, and I big up on them. I'm proud of them for the humility. So continue to have that humility and be humble. And the Bible says you shall be exalted, and we consider you to be exalted. But Uno guys says something, Palestine guys says something. I got a lot in my last word to say. Then guys say they're glad that the Belizean still proud of it. The problem we need to do follow as a podcast that we educate the entire Belizean populace
Yes, sir.
that the race change and the dynamics of the race change. And so you need to broadcast more coming into 2027 so they understand going into our cross country. It's not like how it used to be, you know. So with that said, our salute all the Belizean cyclists. We have said a lot. What need to regard, what need to disregard.
Yes, sir.
With that said, Belize and the viewers and all cyclists, good news, Belize. God love you.
Yes,
Bless.
sir.
Good job, JJ.
So we must say this leaves us too. So next week we get about Bizet was here just for a few. So
Yeah.
I'm not leaving here, man.
Because you are you go call.
I'm
You go
not
call
the
too.
right person, but I
You go
will
call.
always be part of the podcast.
Yes, sir.
You know, as long as you will have me
Respect.
and stuff. Folks, I would like to say this tonight. The 96th running of the whole Saturday Cross Country Classic was a great running with a new record that was set, and we want to say congratulations to the winner, Mr. Jim Brown. We want to say big congratulations to all riders that took part in the 96 running.
Salute.
and especially to our top Belizeans, Jyven Gonzalez with third place and Derrick Chavarria with fourth place. And all the other finishers, too numerous to name, no? But with that being said, we want to let everybody know that we all know when cross country will be next year. It will be on
Holy
Holy
Saturday.
Saturday. So let's start preparing from now,
That is correct.
so that next year we're not having the arguments that we've been having for the
Yeah.
last 10 or 15 years. So let's work up together to make it the best one yet. This one was great. Let's make 2027 even greater. So
Yes, sir.
let's work together and start preparing from now. With that, I will always want to say thanks to the two guys on my right and my left. And thanks to Caleb, our super technician.
Mhm.
And as usual, thanks to my support team, Dana Bissett and Christina Bissett. And as I always say, love conquers hate
Yep.
all the time. And the sign of love is the sign of the cross.
Cross.
So, Belize, let's spread love. And I will speak to you all again next week.
Yeah, thanks, Bissett. Thanks, Joe. Most of the cross country say Bissett, I nearly want to put down as one of the best I've seen, boy.
The race itself
the
was-
best sprint I say was Daniel Sprint 2013.
Yes.
But in the best cross country competition
Yeah.
this year
This
was the best. The level of riders, and then Belizean riders was all from 23, 24 was same and they right there.
our two best
And our
Belizean.
two best Belizean reach at the finish line with the the eight. So
Yeah.
it's not only one of the toughest race, but we were there at the finish line.
Yep.
Hands down, I think one of the best cross
Hands
country.
down. Yes, sir.
And so I must give kudos to you. I have kudos to the
Salute.
to the federation.
Definitely.
You know, even though if you have a personal, Mr. Flores, Mr. President, you don't feel no way that we depress you in our bad way. We don't depress you in our
Tough
bad
love.
way.
Tough love.
We try to get you to the next level because they get accepted again. But so far, Mr. Flores seems to be in my mind the best president I've seen in a while. I got a good president, Bowman, Coy, good president, but so far, Mr. G,
The
Mr.
best
G, my
president.
top there, and we are getting performance, we are getting medals, and
Yeah.
more to me. I've seen I think he has produced the best riders in my I ride 5 riders, Bissett and Joe.
Correct.
I've been around them. Can people
Yes,
like
sir. Salute the president.
People like say Palacio, you're 10 for nothing, but I nothing Joe because they're wrong. I one of the few person with 5 riders that will still ride and they're wrong in sports like this.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of them, eh? You
Yeah.
got people who call and go.
Yeah.
But I've been through everything. Even when I stopped riding, I coach champion, I coach Santino's team, I coach
Yeah.
Belchai team. So I did wrong.
You're
I've
wrong.
never left cycling. If I didn't ride, I did coach. I was
Well, podcast.
broadcast. I did wrong. So the ask questions when I heard knows the level because I did wrong. I don't left sports yet.
Yeah.
In 5 years. If I announce, I did coach. If I did coach, I did ride.
Palace.
I've been this, but so far, the president to me, in my mind, is the best. I bet to me when I want my belief, and I can't bet to me for my belief. I got my own belief, and I got my own belief.
I like that.
The best boy so far.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
I want my lead boy though. Nah, not afraid for take the criticism if you fail. If you fail, that would say for either Farrakhan said or Mahatma Gandhi, the sign of a true leader is that one that who can take the criticism.
Yeah.
You see Trump can't take criticism, you know, call a good president. You so Flores take criticism and bounce back around but nothing. Be like bird, you water drop, you know. Run out. Don't fear for nobody. Continue to be the best. Federation, on do nothing. When you do fool, we go curriculum. No back to man. Because if you do fool, somebody will put in a check man. Are we there?
Real talk. They understand the real
So I
talk.
like to thank our sponsors, for the show every time Marlon Castillo's meet up. The best thick cuts of meat. Joe needs to be called for meat. Joe needs to be called for meat. And when you go
I
for
go
meat.
for the meat.
Yeah.
And best cuts of meat in Belize and KNL Bike Shop. KNL Bike Shop in Port Lauderdale, the best bike shop with those sophisticated bikes. You know. Until
Definitely.
next week, God's willing, Caleb, roll it out. God is willing, we'll be back here again to talk with us.
As a big up the president and the cycling federation, want to make sure they don't stay at that big gap the last time after cross country before they have race. Them
Yeah,
see a
because
long gap.
if you're not big gap,
Them
then
got a long gap the last time before
people
national.
know in a shape.
Yeah.
So until then, next week, we'll be right here again
Yeah.
to
Remember, we got a big
finish
gap.
up. Yeah, the gap. And I'll close the gap and
Please
the
don't
race.
close the gap. Yeah, make our races back federation.
Respect.
Yeah.
Good night.